everyone, it's Marlene and you are watching my YouTube channel. And today is quarantine. I'm chilling it, I'm bumming it. I don't feel like you doing my makeup, my hair, no nothing. I'm not going anywhere, so might as well do this comfortably, okay? But today is episode 2 of Monday Motivation. We're gonna talk about using the things that you love to inspire you, to get you up and going, to make you happy, things like that, okay? So give me a second, grab a pen and pencil, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, welcome back. It is Motivational Monday, episode 2. And we're gonna get started talking about things we love to inspire us, okay? So one thing for sure is having a motivational speaker. I don't know who your motivational speaker is, but I'm gonna give you guys my top 3. Actually, I'll give you my top 2. I have Gary Vee. And for those who don't know who Gary Vee is, he is a marketing, branding guru, right? Motivational speaker to the T. He does not BS anybody. He doesn't care. He cusses like crazy. So if you're not big on cussing, you know, it is what it is. He doesn't shut his mouth for nobody. But Gary Vee, V short for Vaynerchuk. He is the owner, CEO of VaynerMedia. And I got started on him when I saw a video of him doing Ask Gary Vee. It was on his podcast, and there was a 23-year-old, I was around that age, around at that time. She asked him questions like, you know, how do I stay motivated? How do I, I want to start a business. I grew up in an entrepreneurial household, and I just don't know what to do to keep me going. And as the conversation went on, he was talking to her about, like, who's stopping you? What are you worried about? Who are the people that you are worried about that makes you feel like you can't keep going? And let's little bit about it. She was very naive, very young. So, and I don't discredit her at all, because we all have those thought processes. But she was very worried about social media, the people that we see online that kind of discourages us because we see other people's lifestyles, and then we just kind of get wrapped up in that, which is true. A lot of us do that. So she was explaining that, using the Kardashians as an example as to why she feels like she's going very slow in life and not continuing on her goals because of the Kardashians, or using that as a platform for herself. So he just goes right in, dive deeps in there with her, talking about how you need to not worry about the Kardashians. You need to stop using the time that you don't have worrying about other people and focus on your craft and loving your process. And then once I saw that video, it just stuck to me. I watched him almost every single day. Every morning I watch Tea Time with Gary Vee now, and he's so open and very genuine and very compassionate that you can just see it. Even though he's like, he comes off as a rough person, but he gives you that fatherly, unclely love that everybody, I think, needs. So Gary Vee, one of my top ones. I'm also into marketing, digital marketing, things like that. So he's really, really good as far as talking about content, talking about how to brand yourself, and just keep going from there, and how to, continue finding out what you love and then chasing after it. That's one, okay? And the second one I want to say is, I'm gonna keep Gary Vee on the top, and then Dana Chanel and Prince Donnell. For those who don't know who they are, they're 2 Christian entrepreneurs. Basically, Dana Chanel started her business as creating apps for people for their businesses, and then she started a Curl Bible, and they started what else did she start? She had an app, and then she just invested in a lot of different type of things. Now she's in real estate with her husband, and they also are into taxes, and they started a business in taxes, like it's called Jumping Jack Taxes. And they're very, very inspirational a very inspirational power couple. And just listening to them, to the talk, and how they motivate each other and how they keep each other going, and whoever lacks in one, they pick up for the other. And, they're just a really good vibe type of people. And Dana, she's just very strong, very powerful woman. And for those who don't know, I'm very feminist, in a certain aspect. But she's very big in the entrepreneur world, and I like to use her as kind of like a background for me to continue on what I'm doing, and just keep jabbing and even working out, because boy, she be going in, and I need to get on the ball with it. So these two are my big favorite motivational speakers. So please, if you have a chance to, go onto their socials and just check them out. If you have an Instagram, go on Instagram. Well, most of you will have it as Instagram who are watching this, but go on their Instagram and just consume a little bit of their content, and you will see like where I'm coming from and see how inspirational they are. So those are the two people I like who inspire me. Whenever I'm in my deep rut, I just go onto their socials, go onto their podcast, and just listen and listen and listen. Go onto their Instagram TV, so to keep me going. All right. So secondly, I want to talk about is using your social media feed to make you inspired, if that makes sense. So think about it in this aspect with marketing and social media. Everyone consumes some sort of social media, right? YouTube, for example, people watch it and they can go hours with watching it. People can go hours with watching Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all that. So how each program works, or each, I should say, app works, they filter out what you watch the most. So they know what you like to watch. So if you like to watch videos constantly of makeup, then you will consistently see videos of makeup on your Explore page, or advertisements on makeup. You'll see a lot of stuff regarding to like personal care, whatever, but that's an example. So try to filter out your feed with quotes, with inspirational people. Try following more people who are in a certain niche that you're into, to keep you going. So why I say this is because sometimes we are so distracted on social media. A person's attention span literally lasts about 7 seconds, right? So after a certain amount of time, you're not going to watch that video anymore, and you're going to watch the next one and the next one and the next one. Now, instead of watching something that is just like blatantly, you're just going to keep watching without even thinking about it, watch something that's going to make you think, like really, really think. Think about something that you really want to do. Let's say you want to get into real estate, so start watching videos on real estate, start reading quotes on real estate, start reading people's personal blogs on real estate, and then you will see how your Explore page will start to filter out to what you've been watching. That's one thing about social media. It's really cool. They kind of figure out who you are by what you watch. So using that as an example, it'll keep you going. It'll remind you that, man, I need to, maybe I should read more books. Maybe I should look into an online hustle. Maybe I should get involved in this other thing. Maybe I should get involved in this program. Filter that out so you can start using that as a platform for yourself to continue moving forward, right? Alrighty, so third one on the list, we already went to our favorite motivational speaker. Who is it? Look for them, consume their content, consume their books, videos, whatever. Then also number 2 was filling your social media feed with quotes, with people who inspire you, things that you're interested in a certain niche, so it can keep your mindset going. And then lastly, writing down what makes you happy. Using that every day, and we usually things tend to last longer when we write it down. So keep a journal, keep a planner, whatever you want to use, or a notebook, paper. Use something that you can write on every day, that you can say like, okay, this is what I'm proud of. This is what made me happy today. It could be like, I just woke up. It could, or make it a little bit more complicated. Today I called my grandmother and she told me her feelings, things like that. And then another thing I wanted to talk about was my boyfriend just got me started on doing something a little bit different. He learned it from his real estate group, and it is listing down every day what you're proud of, what you failed at, and what you can improve. So every day, write down what you're proud of. Like, so today I am proud of me creating a TikTok video so I can use for my marketing stuff, so I can create more content on there, so I can get more following, so I can use that as a platform for myself. So I'm proud about that. What have I failed? I didn't work out today. Okay, so that's something I failed at. And what can I improve on my day? I mean, it's still the beginning of my day, so I don't know what else I could probably, improve. But as of right now, I can improve by making sure I run tomorrow and, just work out a little bit. So using those platforms to keep you inspired, to keep you happy, write it down, write everything down. If you can write down, your favorite motivational speaker and what he wrote down that day, or what did she write down that day that stuck to you, what they said, I should say. I actually read a book on Rich Dad Poor Dad. I've said this in my last video. He said one of the things that stung out to me was change the way you think, and using that as a little bit of a platform to be like, instead of thinking negatively, think more positively, change the way you think in order to do better for yourself. Using social media, maybe cutting down on social media can help you a lot too, so you can focus more on what you have to do in order to succeed. So if you're gonna consume content, make sure it's the right content, nothing, that's off the wall, watching funny videos. Use that from time to time, but at the same time, use what you have to better yourself. So if you're going to consume content, use that content in order to change the way you think, change your knowledge a little bit, make it grow a little bit more, things like that. And then the last one is writing it all down. So drops mic. All right, I am done. This is Yomar Elaine. Make sure you subscribe and like my video. Tell me how you feel about it. Some aspects of what I can do for next Monday or the next following Monday whenever I make another Motivational Monday video. You guys, stay safe. Please wash your hands. Stay 6 feet away from people. I want to get this quarantine over with, so please, please, please be safe. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week, all right?